Welcome to another Collection to Glory video, and I think this is episode number 13. And in today's video we have a lot to go through. I have some reward boxes to open, and spoiler alert, I won a card in a box. My first ever card won, I'm so excited for that. And also one thing I need to talk about is something in the gallery, and also in terms of the midweek, and also in terms of the weekend coming up, and also going through some lineups that won me some rewards. But not just that, I need to tell you something, and that is, if you are brand new to Sorare, remember to sign up and get $50 after buying 5 cards using my affiliate link in the description. But not just that, also I opened the rewards. I'm sorry, it was late, I couldn't wait, I'm sorry, I'm such a bad content creator, but you can probably see now in the background which player I got in the reward box and etc. And I want to talk about that, because for me, that was mind-blowing. It was like I could have never guessed that I would have actually gotten a card in a Division 5 box. And it wasn't just any player, it is Mario Pasalic, which is a very good player also. And like, what is the chances? The one time I'm not recording my reward opening, because I wasn't actually planning on making a video on this. But now, since I won my first card in the reward box, I need to make a video on it. And as you can see here, we have John Pacheco was the other reward. He has been doing pretty decently actually, and in terms of his price, you can't complain too much about that. And also Mario Pasalic is the guy we got from the reward box. You should have actually checked out my reaction, but at least I screen recorded it. But I was so hyped when I saw we got this guy right here. It goes for around €4, and it's so nice because it was from a team that wasn't any priority lineup, so very happy with that. And I think I will sell him, but I'm not sure, so please leave in the comments if you want me to keep him or if you want me to sell him. But first of all, we can go through the lineups that actually won us these 2 rewards. And we can start off with Cap 270 Limited, where we were actually only 90 points away. And then we have Champion Classic Season, Throwaway, Champion Classic Season, Throwaway. Cap 240 Limited, so close. Unfortunately, Karasur got benched, so therefore no threshold there. And also in Champion In-Season, yeah, Bisut haven't been too great recently, and it looks like Brest won't finish inside the top 3. Contender In-Season, close here, the same here, very close in under 23 actually. A little bit unlucky that El Asusi didn't start, that was an accident. K-League Special Weekly, Seoul not doing well recently, I don't know what's the case there. Contender In-Season, only 6 points away from something very unfortunate. Ominami with another great game. Champion In-Season, so close here as well. Pretty high scoring game week in Champion, so a little bit unfortunate. Alexander Isak, I think, missed a big chance. Same here, far away higher actually. But here in K-League Special Weekly we actually won something very nice. We will definitely take that, because the Seoul boys haven't performed too well for me, but finally they got something. The same with Champion In-Season here, we got something here, very happy with that. Although I expected a little bit more when it comes to that type of score, but I can't complain to get anything from this. And I feel very happy with that. And also the collection bonus is getting very high now. Not the collection bonus, but the general bonus. I think they're on like 13%, so players like Angelo Stiller and Unda, when they have like 8 games, they still tends to put out scores around 60 points, which is very nice. And then Champion Classic Season, here is actually the team that won me so much this weekend. This team won us, I mean, John Pacheco and Pasalic. And this was actually a throwaway lineup. I didn't expect Ravaglia to start, and Porsche, I was like 50-50 if he was going to start or not. Bryce Mendes, Camara and Oyarzabal let the team a little bit down. It was very unfortunate because Bryce Mendes missed a big chance. But still, looking back at it, we can't complain, can we? We have won 2 very good cards from here. And you need to leave in the comments, should I sell or should I keep them? But the one thing that I think is very interesting is the midweek, because we have some lineups and we have won something already in the J-League Special Weekly. We have the Kawasaki Frontale boys. Played earlier today. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. I think this video will come out on Thursday. So this is very exciting stuff. first week of the special competition and we are inside the top 500. I hope Opta doesn't screw us over and that we stay inside. And Hesiel got unfortunately benched. And also one thing to keep in mind is that Kawasaki Frontale lost 5-2. So that is very, very nice to get something out of them. And we still have some other lineups here. Hopefully these guys can do something. And also hopefully these guys can do something. And unfortunately the main team in the J-League Special Weekly Limited competition didn't do too well. And you can't expect too much when they concede 5 goals, but still a little bit disappointed there. And then we have a Cap to 20 lineup and also a Cap to 40 lineup. Very, very unfortunate by Shinji Yamada, I mean, because he had an assist, the assist got removed, and then he had an error led to goal, which isn't the greatest. But now talking more about the future, the upcoming game week and etc. Because there are something I want to talk about when it comes to the gallery, and this is the rare teams. Because the season is soon over for a lot of the collections. I think it's like 5 or 6 collections. In many cases, the series will then be on a break, although we have the J-League collection and also the K-League collection. But like the main collections will be set on a pause. And therefore I want to ask you, should I invest more in this series or should we just wait and take a summer break and then have some utility when it comes to the J-League and K-League players? That is completely up to you. But now we could just briefly talk about this weekend in specific. And I have some good fixtures, but the problem is the goalkeeper position. Almost none of these goalkeepers have a good possibility of actually keeping a clean sheet. So the problem is, which player will I go for here in goal? We have of course Ledesma, but that is a little bit of a risk going for him, I think. And also the situation between Skorupski and Ravaglia, because Ravaglia played very, very well last match. So I don't know which will start. So my prediction is that this weekend will not be the greatest when it comes to the collection glory. But of course we will do our best to perform. And now I want also just to show you the different collection bonus now, because we have had the collections now in a pretty long period of time. So I have seen some rises when it comes to the collection bonus. For example, Stuttgart, now we have that up to 5%, Newcastle up to 5%, Real Sociedad is so close to 5%, Brest 4%, and also Bologna, I mean, closely, slowly and steady coming up to that 5% mark. So the collections looks very, very healthy. And there are some players we may want to sign, but I still think there are possibilities of going out of our way to sign some more players, because at the moment we have gone a little bit in profit on the collection to glory, of course because of the Newcastle victory, or the win in Division 1 Premier League in season, which was just incredible. But still, I don't want to just rush into things. I want to actually hear your guys' thoughts to where we want to go in the future. And more in specific, I thought since we won Atalanta player, why don't we go for Atalanta collection? We could go for Atalanta collection. And hear me out, because Pasalic is one of the players that looks pretty decent. He have those high peak scores. And 1, I could sell him, or 2, I could make a collection out of him, because I don't think he is good enough to have a 5%, only 5%, 0% experience bonus besides the 23 to 24 season bonus that he is currently having. That will be removed next season. So therefore I thought I should either buy a collection or I should sell him. Simple as that. And therefore I also want to hear your opinion. But when I looked at Atalanta, there are some very, very underrated players here. Kanesheshe, which is currently under 23. And also Musso, which is also a very good goalkeeper. And also scrolling down, Dimitri, I think I pronounced that name right, or I'm not sure. And then we have Ruggeri, Kolasinac. We have those players that could be Ederson also. I don't think he's so cheap. How is this guy so cheap? United was actually looking at him for some... Okay, so he haven't been too good recently. Okay, he haven't been too great recently, but he's a player, a very, very exciting player. We have Luis Muriel. Why is he so expensive? He has been very good recently, apparently. Yeah, but he's playing in the MLS. Okay. So there are some very exciting players here, like Scamacca, Lukman, Di Catalare, Diron, Ederson, as I mentioned, Coop Miners. There are some smashers here. So I'm a little bit in between. I would have almost been 100% sure to go for this if there was a specific Serie A competition next season, which there are not. So that is one of the reasons I'm not 100% convinced to actually go for this route. But I would really like to hear your guys' opinion, and maybe I just keep him for the rest of the season, because in Serie A there are some more games before the season ends. And also talking about John Pacheco a little bit before we wrap this video up. I already have him in the collection, so it would have been perfect, but unfortunately we have 2 of him, so I will most likely sell him. And yeah, that was today's video. It was just a clarification video mostly, to have a little bit of an update. Plus we got something from a reward box, very exciting stuff. Next time I will make sure I have my reaction, and yeah, that way I will do it, because now I've learned my lesson. But yeah, my name has of course been Sorare, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye and take care. Peace.